heard that the ADL, Anti Defamation League, has decided that the Confederate flag is officially a hate symbol. This flag that I'm wearing on my hat right now. Here's the problem, though. They don't get to rewrite history just because it makes them feel good. This flag flew over all the men who fought, bled, and died defending their homes, many of which were just simple farmers and townsmen who weren't out conquering the world. They were simply resisting invasion and tyranny. And to pretend that this flag is nothing more than a symbol of hate is just lazy, dishonest, and frankly insulting to the millions of Southerners whose ancestors carried it. If the ADL wants to play this game, they at least need to be consistent. The American flag flew over slavery for 80 plus years, including the slave ships that imported slaves onto the continent. 95% of those slave ships came out of New England. The American flag flew over the Trail of Tears, over Jim Crow. Where's all that on the hate list? But of course, this isn't about consistency, it's about power. It's about demonizing a culture they don't like. Well, sorry, but Southerners don't need the ADL's permission to honor their heritage. You may have heard people say the phrase heritage, not hate. Well, I've used that phrase before. I don't use it anymore. But when people use that phrase, it's refuted by, well, your heritage is hateful. I think this is entirely wrong. Our heritage is not about hate. And to suggest that our heritage is all about hate is to assume that there's nothing good about our heritage at all, which in itself is a most profound hatred, a hatred of Southerners, of our heritage, of what it truly represents. And we also know that once these kinds of organizations entirely destroy Confederate history, or what is left of Confederate history, they're coming after the American flag too. They've already come after George Washington, James Madison, Thomas Jefferson, Patrick Henry. All of these men are on the chopping block, and we already have examples within America to prove this. Which is why my featured book this week is George Washington's Rules of Civility. It comprises 110 of George Washington's maxims, and it's a very good little book. It's very inexpensive. It's a beautiful hardback book. It's a great one to have in your collection, especially if you love early American history. And speaking on George Washington, he was particularly a hero for the Confederacy as they put him on their Great Seal. This is the Great Seal of the Confederacy paperweight that I have. I also have a very nice keychain that has the Great Seal on it, so you can get both of those this week at a slight discount. Check them out on ConfederateShop.com.